you've run a very successful screenwriting blog, and then you decide to write a book about screenwriting. So I'm going to ask you the question that every screenwriter gets asked in a pitch meeting. Scott, why now?
Yeah, why now? I had no intention of writing the book.
Mhm.
None. There's so many books. I mean, you go into Barnes and Nobles or wherever, and it's like there's this whole slew of these how-to books.
Mhm.
Um, but then I got connected with this London-based publishing company. They've been around since the 1850s, Palgrave Macmillan. And they started talking to me and asked me, they said, Scott, why don't you go and look at what textbooks they're using in film schools?
Mhm.
And so I did. And no knock against some of these books, but I saw a complete dearth, I guess that's the word, of work on character. It's like all plot, 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 plot. This needs to
Mhm.
happen on that page, all that sort of thing. No knock on that. I mean, a screenplay fundamentally is, it is plot. It is, but that's not the totality of story structure.
Mhm.
The plot is just the events that happen. What goes on underneath. Every moment, there's something else going on underneath. And for me, it's not only about just trying to uh, get people to write from a place where they're focusing on character, but that's where the storytelling should start. There's this idea. I call it the protagonist journey. Honestly, obviously, it's an homage to the hero's journey. I studied Joseph Campbell back when I was in college in 1973, the Paleolithic era or whatever. So I've been a huge fan of Joseph Campbell ever since. But the idea that the story begins with the characters and that the protagonist, the journey they go on is the journey they need to go on.
Mhm.
That's like Campbell, that's like a direct quote. The journey they take is the journey the hero needs to take. And so that's how. Anyhow, I went back to Palgrave Macmillan and I said, no, there's no books out there that I could tell that are really focusing on character driven storytelling. So that led to that.